Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Monday and welcome to Norse Studies. This week we're getting into Chapter 9 of Germanic Heathenry, a practical guide by James Coulter. We're going to learn about the wights of the home, or in other words, the spirits of the home. Now the first two spirits we'll discuss are Husing and Taterman. Husing are house sprites. Tatermen are also house sprites, but they tend to gravitate towards the barns and stables. These spirits take a much more active, day-to-day interest in the members of the household and their affairs. They are semi-divine, and when they are properly appreciated, they can be quite the boon to the household. The Husing are known for their benevolence, and they tend to be primarily focused on the keeping and the guarding of the inside of the house. This also includes building up the well of luck for the home. The Husing are under the purview of the goddess Holda, and they are known to reward industriousness and punish laziness. They tend to favor the hearth as kind of a home base, and in the lore it's seen as the passageway from their realm to ours. Tatermen, while they can come and go from the interior of the home, they're much more concerned with what goes on outside of the dwelling itself. They tend to patrol the land and the outbuildings and other points of interest. Tatermen will also take an interest in livestock. They like a good mushroom, and they love the moonlight and plenty of music to go along with it. Both Husing and Tatermen appreciate weekly offerings of food and drinks, and they do like sweets. Now we have two other house spirits to consider, the poltergeist and the pupple. Poltergeists are defined in the book as noisy, chaotic, troublesome, and disruptive house spirits. Pupple tend to be less noisy than poltergeists, but they have a way of creating this sense of dread by making their presence felt while keeping just out of sight and making noises you can barely detect. Both poltergeist and pummel are essentially the squeaky wheels that are nagging for a bit of oil. They might be conscious beings, they might be only semi-conscious, or they could just be stagnant bits of residual energy that we haven't properly waved off of the home. These spirits make themselves felt when the household is out of balance, and at the very least, if they're lurking around, that is going to require a bit of energetic housekeeping. This is one of the many reasons why the weekly tidying and cleaning of the home should also include shooing away old energies. It helps to prevent the kind of rambunctiousness that poltergeist and pupple might wreak upon the house. And that's really all that the author had to say about house spirits. Now, lately, there have been a number of YouTube channels and blogs that have begun to explore the idea of house spirits and practices associated with them on a more deeper level and getting into a lot more practical application. And I love it. I think it's a huge step forward in more fully integrating our spirituality with our daily lives and putting the pagan into pagan lifestyle. So, next week, we'll be just talking about wights or spirits in general, so I hope you'll be back for that. In the meantime, share your own thoughts about household spirits, including your own experiences in the comments below. I'd love to discuss it. Or better yet, you can come see me and the rest of the group on Gilded. There's a link to join us in the description box below. Our group is called Blackbird's Brew, and we'd be happy to have you. But that'll do it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.